This is the TRX full body workout with a total of 8 exercises. You'll have 30 seconds per exercise with a 15-second break between each exercise. Complete 2 sets with a 1-minute break in between.
For the TRX plank, adjust the TRX to mid-calf length. Start on the ground facing away from the anchor point on your hands and knees with your toes in the TRX foot cradles. Lift up into a hand plank position with your elbows stacked under your shoulders. Engage your core and do not allow your hips to sag. Hold this position for 10 seconds and then return to the start position by lowering your knees to the ground.
For the inverted row with single leg bridge, begin with your hands underneath your armpits. Extend one leg straight while keeping the other foot on the ground and the knee bent at 90 degrees. Hips should be neutral at this point. Slowly lower yourself down by straightening your arms. Once your arms are fully extended, hinge at the hips and touch the glutes. For the TRX one-legged squat, start with your hands in the TRX cradles at shoulder position and standing on one leg at 90 degrees and straighten out the other leg. Slowly lower your glutes to the ground. To pull back up, drive through your heels and pull up with your arms. Return to your starting position.
For the chest press, adjust the TRX to fully lengthened position. Stand facing away from the anchor point with your feet shoulder width apart. Extend your arms in front of your shoulders, engage your core, and begin to slowly lower your body by bending your elbows to 90 degrees. Drive through your palms and fully extend your arms to return to the start position.
For the TRX squat, adjust the TRX to mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point with your feet hip width apart. Stack your elbows under your shoulders and lower your hips down and back, keeping your weight in your heels. Squeeze your glutes and drive through your heels to return to the start position.
Set the shoulder at end range shoulder flexion with pressure in the back of the hand to maintain tension on the straps. Position the opposite foot forward for the elevated shoulder wide enough to perform a lunge, while maintaining tension through the straps and reinforcing postural control through the shoulder and back. Slowly drop straight down into a split squat. Return to the starting position by driving through the heel and the front foot and maintaining pressure through the hand.
For the TRX mountain climber, begin with the TRX at mid-calf position facing away from the anchor point. Your head should be directly under the anchor point as you start in a plank position. With control, drive one knee into hip flexion while limiting movement through the trunk and pelvis. Perform several repetitions. Maintaining your plank position, walk your feet up to decrease the load on the straps. At this point, you should be able to drive the knee into hip flexion with more power. For the TRX hamstring curl, adjust the TRX to mid-calf length. Start on the ground facing the anchor point with your heels in the TRX foot cradles directly under the anchor point. Lift your hips and pull your heels in toward your glutes with your knees over your hips. Hold and then return to the start position by extending your legs back under the anchor point. Your knees should remain slightly bent at full extension with equal tension in the TRX to avoid swaying.
For the low row, adjust the TRX to fully shortened position. Stand facing to the anchor point with your feet together. Your palms should be facing each other with your arms fully extended. Walk your feet toward the anchor point until you find a comfortable yet challenging angle. Bend your elbows, bring your hands to the sides of your chest while squeezing your shoulder blades together. Keep your body planked throughout the movement and do not allow your hips to sag.